How to automate your job search with Claude Cowork, a step-by-step guide. By the end of this guide, you will have Claude building a tailored CV for every job posting worth applying to, prepping you for the interview, keeping a running tracker everything you have applied to, and you will stay in full control of the one step that matter most, hitting submit. You have seen the video, you have read the quotes, automate your entire job search with AI, never write a cover letter again, apply to 500 jobs while you sleep. Sounds great, right? Except it is not entirely true. Because here is the thing nobody tells you. You can automate a lot of the job search, but you cannot automate the entire workflow. Not if you actually want to get hired. The part where you research the company, the part where you tailor your story, the part where you decide, yeah, this role is actually worth my time, that still needs you. So, no, this is not a magic button, but it is a way to offload the boring, repetitive, soul sucking part so you can save your energy for what actually matters, showing up as you in interviews and applications that count. And the best part, you don't need to be technical. If you can copy and paste, you have got this. If you like the video this far, please like and subscribe to the channel. So, what you will actually need? Let's keep this simple. You don't need a computer science degree, you don't need to touch a single line of code. You don't even need to open a terminal window. And honestly, if you don't know what that is, you are in a good company. So, here's the shopping list: access to cloud with Cowork mode, your current CV, a folder on your computer, 20-30 minutes of your time for the initial setup. No coding, no API keys, no terminal commands, nothing that will make you feel like you accidentally stumble into a Silicon Valley hackathon. Just you, Claude, and a few clicks. So simply click here, new, and then it opens the new window. Here you select Cowork. Now set up your workspace. So, alright, the first thing first, open up Cowork and pick a folder on your computer where everything goes to live, job search, automation, or whatever that makes sense to you. Doesn't matter. This is where Claude will read from and save files to. So click on new and select this job search automation folder. This is where the Claude will read from and save files to. Every resume Claude built for you, every tracker, every interview prep guide, it all lands right here in a folder you choose on your computer that actually own. Why does matter? Because Claude is not storing your career on some random server you can't find. It's just file sitting in a folder you picked. You can open them anytime, even outside of Claude. No surprise. Step 2, drop your current resume into the chat or into that folder. Just tell Claude something like that. This is my resume. I want to use it as the base for tailoring resume to specific jobs going forward. That's it. Claude will read through it and get to know your background, your job titles, where you work, your dates, skills, achievement, all of it. Think of it like handing your resume to a really smart assistant and saying, here is who I am. Now help me put my best foot forward for each role. So I already copy my resume in that folder, but I can do one more thing. I can add. Now you can see it's saved in your job search automation folder as the base resume. I'm using a fake CV here just to show you the demo, the process for creating this workflow. After setting up the workspace, step 3, tell Claude about your goals. Okay, here is the step most people skip, and honestly, it is the one that makes everything after it actually work. Just talk to Claude. You are chatting with a career coach over coffee, no jargon, no formalities. Something like, I'm looking for a job title roles in city, stay in this industry, but I'm open to adjacent industry. My salary range is this. I have that much of experience. So let me job title can say senior software engineer, roles in Toronto, finance and IT. My salary range is 170K, 10 years of experience. That's it, just real talk. The more specific you are here, the better every CV and every piece of advice will be down the road. But here is the thing, you don't need to get this perfect on the first try. You can always correct Claude later, the same way you would say to a colleague, actually, let me clarify that. You can do that here too. Claude will adjust and remember. So don't overthink it. Just say what you're looking for and let Claude do the heavy lifting from here. So as I'm running this, it asks the questions about any industry role focused. That's it. Job tracker spreadsheet. What should I actually produce from this job search? For the time being, just mention that tailor resume for specific posting. Now the next step is connect job board search tool. Now let's get Claude connected to where the job actually live. Just tell Claude, can you connect me to a job search tool like Indeed and ZipRecruiter? Claude will search for available connectors and show you a connect button for each one. Think of a connector like handing someone a key to one specific room, not your whole house. Connecting Indeed only let Claude search job posting on Indeed. It does not give Claude access to your email, your bank account, or anything else, just job listing. And one more thing, being straight with you, at the time of recording, there is not a direct search connector for LinkedIn. You will still paste LinkedIn job posting into the chat manually, the same way you would with any job you found on a company career page. Indeed and ZipRecruiter though. Claude can search those directly. Now simply click on this connect button. It will take you to their websites. Click continue and now it connected. Open the desktop app. Now you can see connected to Indeed. It also show here connected. Now click to ZipRecruiters. So I will show you the little workaround because I'm trying to connect. ZipRecruiter it is not connecting, but you can go to customize and then go to connectors and there you can see ZipRecruiters. This is another way around. Click connect. It is connected. Go back to here and now you can see ZipRecruiter also connected. Now step 5, build your first tailor resume. Alright, here is where the magic actually happened. Finding a job posting you like, one that make you think, yeah, I would actually want that and paste the whole thing into the chat. The full description, not just the title. And this step is temporary because I just want to show this step like and how Claude will tailor the resume. Then ask Claude to check your fit and build a tailored resume. Now I am showing you the process for creating the tailored resume. I'm copying the job description from Indeed and pasting into Claude chat so I can show you how it create the tailored resume. While it is generating, now here is the part that matter most and the reason this workflow is trustworthy instead of just impressive. A good setup for this only add things to your resume that are actually here. And here is a pro tip. Claude should ask you direct questions before claiming you have a skill or tool experience. Treat that as a feature, not friction. Now you can see it tailored the CV as per the job description. You can give this command one more time. Can you create this in subfolder for each application? As you can see, as soon I gave this instruction, it created this folder underneath the subfolder. I can show you in the folder. So you can see applications and Polaris software engineer team leads. And now we have the tailored CV here. Step 6, build your interview prep guide. Okay, this next step is where you start thinking beyond just getting the interview. You are setting yourself up to actually crush it. Ask Claude to build a single interview prep document. Think of it as your master guide with practice question and answer for every company you apply to using a STAR method, that is situation, task, action, result, the gold standard for behavioral interview answer. You could ask for this every time you build a new CV, but here is a smarter move. Just tell Claude once. From now on, every time we build a resume for a new job posting, also add a Q&A section for that company to my interview prep guide without me having to ask. Just enter it. That's it. Claude will remember these instructions going forward in the same project. You can see on the screen every tailored resume you build, you will automatically get interview prep to go with it. No extra steps, no remembering to ask. Step 7, automate the daily search. This is the set it and forget it part. And honestly, this is where you start feeling like you have got a personal assistant. Just ask Claude, can you set up a scheduled task that searches Indeed and ZipRecruiter every day for jobs matching my profile and put the result in a digest file for me to review? Claude will create a task that run on its own schedule. You don't even need to have the app open for it to work, as long as it is installed and has run at least once. And what time should the daily job search runs? I will choose this new dated file each day, yes. And here is the best part, you are not locked into daily. Tell Claude how often you actually want it. Actually run it every 3 days, run it once a week, check every hour. If you are chasing something time sensitive, Claude translate that into a schedule automatically. You never have to think about the technical side of it. No cron jobs, no scheduling script, none of that. I click schedule enter for 7 a.m. So one important setup tip though, the first time you set this up, click run now once so Claude can get your permission to use the connected job board. If you skip this, the very first automatic run might pause, waiting for a permission you are not there to give. And nobody wants that. So click run now once, give the permission, and then let Claude do its things while you sleep. Now, step 8, review your daily digest. Each day, or however often you set it, a digest file shows up in your project folder. It's a simple list of new job matches with a quick note on how well each one fits you. As you can see in the folder, Job Digest. And here's how I want you to think about this. It's a triage list, not a to-do list. Skim it, see what catches your eye, and just tell Claude which one are worth pursuing. No pressure to apply to everything. You are in control of what you actually go after. Let's say I pick this one, and it is also showing here as well. As your daily digest also shows in your local folder, you open this file. For each posting you pick from the digest, just ask Claude to build the full package. You pick this one, go back to Claude, paste here, and simply write this prompt: build me the resume, job 1. That last part, drafting answer for application questions, matter more than you might think. Most applications ask the same handful of questions: salary expectations, availability, why are you interested, sometimes sensitive questions about identity that you are never required to answer. Having drafted answer ready saves you from starting at a blank text box every single time. It is one less thing to dread. Now you can see in the screen it created the tailored CV and also created the questions specific for the interview regarding this JD. So let's say if I select this one, Capital One, now it is tailoring the CV for Capital One job. The whole idea behind it that I want to show you that it tailored the CV as per each job description. It also created the subfolder on your local folder. So it created 3 files. Let me show you on your local folders. So as you can see, Capital One, it has application answer and resume. So now here is something I want to be really clear about. Claude will not click submit for you. And that is intentional. It is not a limitation to work around. Two honest reasons why. One, job platform actively detect and penalize automated applying. And AI submitting applications on your behalf risk your account getting flagged or restricted. Not worth it. Two, some questions are genuinely yours to answer, not Claude's. How you frame a gap in your work history, what salary you are actually willing to accept, whether you disclose something optional, a machine guessing at those is not helping you. It is gambling with your candidacy. So here is the flow. Claude prepares everything, you review it, you paste it in, you hit submit. The human stays the one making the actual decision. And if you are making a video about this, honestly, that is worth saying out loud. This is the responsible way to use AI for something this consequential, not a workaround. Step 11, track everything in one place. Once you are juggling more than 3 or 4 applications, and trust me, that happens faster than you expect, you are going to lose track of who you applied to, when, and where you left off. So ask Claude to build a simple tracker. A spreadsheet works great. Column for company, role, date applied, status, and follow up date. Then tell Claude every time we build a new resume, add a row to the tracker. Let me show you on the cloud. And that's it. One last thing for you to remember. And now you have got a single resource of truth for your entire job search. No more digging through email or trying to remember if you already applied to that one company 3 weeks ago. As you can see on the screen here as well. And this file also available on your local folder. Pro tips to make this workflow even better. Before we wrap up, here are a few things I have learned that make this whole system actually work, not just look cool in a demo. Number one, say, be honest with me early and often. Tell Claude to be honest, not impressive. Say it upfront every time. Number two, let Claude remember your goals. Stop re explaining your background every session. If a resume does not sound like you, say so. Claude will fix it on the spot. Number four, bad matches in your digest. Sharpen your search criteria. Don't just keep skipping them. Number five, new certification or project. Update everything in one pass. Don't let your material go stale. Number six, got a real gap. Don't hide it. Get a confident way to talk about it instead. The whole flow in one picture. All right, let's zoom out and see the big picture. Set up your folder and upload your resume. Tell Claude your goal in plain language. Connect Indeed and ZipRecruiter. Claude searches automatically on whatever schedule you choose. You review a short daily digest and pick what is worth pursuing. Claude builds the resume, the interview prep, and the application answers. Honestly, you apply yourself in minutes instead of hours. Everything land in one tracker so nothing get lost. This is what AI for basic people is really about. Not letting AI do your thinking for you, but letting it clear away the repetitive work so you can spend your time on the part that actually need to be yours. The judgment call, the honesty, the final decision to hit submit. That part is still you, and that's exactly how it should be. Thank you so much for watching the videos.